The birth of Richard Thomas, born in Manhattan, New York on June 13, 1951. Richard Earl Thomas's birthplace is frequently considered the center of the arts, which may have predicted his destiny in the entertainment industry. With Richard's entrance, an incredible journey anchored in show business and the performing arts began. Richard's early exposure to the entertainment industry was greatly influenced by his family background. His mother, Barbara Fiss, was a Broadway stage manager, and his father, Richard S. Thomas, was a well-known dancer. Richard's career trajectory was undoubtedly greatly influenced by his early years in the vibrant artistic milieu of New York City and the embrace of a family deeply involved in theater. His rise from child actor to one of the most recognizable and respected figures in television and theater is a testament to the impact of his early exposure to the entertainment industry. This upbringing cultivated a true love for the performing arts, which has remained a defining element of his life and career, in addition to giving him the talents and enthusiasm for acting. Richard Thomas's career in acting began at an incredibly young age, when he made his Broadway debut in the play Sunrise at Campobello in 1958. This early appearance on one of the world's most prestigious stages was an incredible achievement for a child actor, showcasing his exceptional talent even in his formative years. Sunrise at Campobello was a biographical play that depicted the life of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and young Richard's performance in the production foreshadowed his future as an actor of remarkable depth and versatility. The significance of Richard Thomas's Broadway debut at such a young age cannot be overstated. It not only illustrated his precocious talent and passion for the craft, but also introduced him to the rigorous world of professional theater with its demanding schedules and high expectations. The experience of performing on the hallowed stages of Broadway instilled in him a strong work ethic and a deep respect for the traditions and history of the theater. Furthermore, provided him with an early understanding of the transformative power of storytelling through live performance, an understanding that would continue to shape his career for decades to come. As Richard Thomas continued to grow and develop as an actor, his talents were not confined to the stage alone. He ventured into the world of television, where he quickly made a name for himself with his early appearances in popular shows The Edge of Night and Hallmark Hall of Fame. These early television roles allowed him to reach a broader audience and solidify his presence in the entertainment industry. Richard Thomas's career peaked in the tremendously successful TV series The Walton, which ran from 1972 to 1981. In addition to being a career-defining part, this one also marked a turning point in television history. Richard Thomas played John Boy Walton in this series, a touching family drama. The Waltons took place in rural Appalachia during World War II's Great Depression. Audiences all across the country were enthralled with Thomas's portrayal of John Boy, the eldest Walton sibling and the family's aspiring writer. In fact, Thomas's performance was so powerful that the character of John Boy came to be associated with him, demonstrating the breadth of his talent. Richard Thomas's career encompassed a variety of notable cinema and stage projects. In addition to his cherished role as John Boy Walton in The Walton, his post-Walton years were distinguished by a varied body of work that demonstrated his adaptability and dedication to the acting profession in the television and film industries. Richard Thomas left a lasting impression in a number of important roles. Red Sky at Morning 1971 was one of his first attempts at a motion picture. In it, he showed off his acting abilities by playing a young man who was struggling with the difficulties of puberty and the intricacies of family life. The film explored themes of self-discovery and resiliency, giving Thomas a chance to show off his dramatic skills. Another noteworthy film venture was his performance in Richard Thomas's 1974 adaptation of Stephen Crane's classic Civil War novel, The Red Badge of Courage. In this film, the protagonist, Private Henry Fleming, underwent internal conflicts and transformations, and Richard Thomas embraced a historical setting. The way he portrayed the complicated and nuanced individuals in the Civil War era brought the audience into the emotional agony of the period. Outside of cinema and television, demonstrated his ability to handle such characters. Richard Thomas never stopped shining on stage. Throughout his long career, he had notable roles in a number of Broadway productions. On July 5, 1980, he took on the difficult part of Kenneth T. Jr., a wounded Vietnam War veteran, negotiating the difficulties of family love and personal development. By taking on challenging and emotionally charged parts in Tiny Alice, 1981, Thomas entered the realm of absurdist drama, a genre recognized for its unorthodox plots and philosophical ideas. This portrayal further demonstrated his versatility. His performance in this play demonstrated his capacity to take on difficult material and captivate audiences with his portrayal of mysterious characters. Following his legendary portrayal of John Boy Walton in The Waltons, Richard Thomas' career on television flourished and developed over the years. He maintained his position as a major player in the industry by accepting a variety of roles that demonstrated his enduring talent and versatility as an actor in The Master of Ballantrae. 1984, with this television version of Robert Louis Stevenson's classic novel, Thomas stepped away from his previous roles and took on the difficult role of James Dury, a Scottish nobleman, which allowed him to fully immerse himself in the world of historical drama and swashbuckling adventure. Thomas proved that he could tackle life storylines with intricate historical detail and nuanced characters. This part was a significant turning point in his television career, demonstrating his ability to bring characters from various genres and eras to life. The Swiss Family's Adventures Robinson, from 1998 to 1999. In this TV adaptation of Johann David Whitman's classic novel, Thomas took on an exciting journey as the patriarch of the Robinson family. He played a character who, with the help of his loved ones, overcame the difficulties of surviving on a deserted island. This role demonstrated his ability to engage in family-oriented, adventure-driven narratives, demonstrating his continued appeal to a broad audience. After Thomas and Alma Gonzalez were married between 1975 and 1976, they had a boy and 3 girls who were born as triplets in 1981. In 1993, Thomas and Gonzalez were divorced. Following that, on November 20, 1994, Thomas wed Santa Fe art dealer Georgina Bischoff. Their son was born in 1996. Richard took in Bishop's 2 adopted daughters from earlier unions. In an exclusive interview with NBC News, Thomas and Bischoff, who today call New York home, learn about the amazing and heartwarming story of 72-year-old actor Richard Thomas, whose health has taken an unexpected turn. Georgina Bischoff, Richard's wife, revealed the heartbreaking news that her husband has late-stage lung cancer. She also shed light on the heartbreaking reality that Richard is facing terminal cancer. As word of this devastating diagnosis spread, it became clear that Richard needed to act quickly. This gripping narrative follows the progression of his illness, which has rapidly spread to his spine, brain pain, kidneys, and lungs, leaving him struggling to breathe and in excruciating pain. It all started in late August with what seemed to be minor shoulder pain, chest tightness, and shortness of breath. At first, Richard dismissed these symptoms as unimportant discomforts, but little did he realize the profound impact they would have on his life. The shoulder pain worsened, affecting even the most mundane daily tasks. When Richard's life-altering diagnosis of late-stage metastatic lung cancer was made in October, his family urged him to seek medical assistance. This illness would have a profound impact on both Richard's life and the lives of those who love him. Richard's life changed drastically, and he is currently receiving care at a Los Angeles facility. During exhausting rounds of surgery and chemotherapy, Richard's attitude changed on his personal page as he persevered through therapy. He reflected on his life, acknowledging his successful career, loving family, and the support he received. Despite the immense challenges he faces, Richard's resilience is evident. Currently, he is still undergoing treatment, dependent on a ventilator and injections to sustain his body. He must take painkillers to manage his suffering and is unable to do his usual activities, such as sowing seeds and working independently. The doctor overseeing his care has given a sobering prognosis, stressing that time is running out. The life story of Richard Thomas serves as a moving reminder of the impermanence of life and the value of cherishing each moment. It is a potent testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of hardship. We are prompted to consider our own lives and cherish the priceless moments we frequently take for granted as we follow Richard's journey. Thank you.